No, class 25s. Okay, well, I'm glad I got that done. I had to do it sometime, didn't I? So yeah, well, anyway, where was we? Oh yeah, just want to point out, this is a review that should have been done in HD, but my camera is playing up. The volume is too quiet. Not very lucky with this stuff, am I? Anyway, I'm using my dad's camera, so you just have to deal with it. But anyway, you'll also notice that I'm now a different part on the layout, because, well, if you remember last time, I was standing over there where the chair is. The camera was on the tripod, and I was having to constantly, well, the box would be about here, and I have to constantly reach my arms over to grab the loco and hold it, which was very tricky because I was scared of dropping it and breaking it. And because I want to do nice close-ups like this, like I used to, I'm going back to this way. It's still being filmed on the layout, so I can just put it onto the rails. But, you know, what can we say? But anyway, enough of me talking rubbish, let's get on to the model. As you can see, today we're reviewing a Bachmann loco, and it's brand new, because I only review new models. I don't review any older models I have. And this one, well, it's obviously a diesel, and it's, well, as I've mentioned earlier, I gave it away, it's a class 25. I will just point out though, it's not in this livery. The picture it shows a class 25 here in the BR blue. The model I've got right now is in the stunning BR two-tone green livery, and as you can see it costs £47 from a model shop, which I've just come back from when I bought this. So it's a decent price. You know, I think all class 25 should be done at this price. But this is not a normal class 25, oh no, because this one is Tamworth Castle. And this is actually a model of a real preserved loco. Tamworth Castle is one of the 20 class 25s that are preserved. Wow, the class 25s must have been popular then, with enthusiasts. And it's such a great honour to have a model of a loco that is preserved in real life. I haven't seen the loco in real life, but I have seen some class 25s in real life, but just not Tamworth Castle. But anyway, let's get it open and see what it's like. Now, I haven't opened this box before, I swear, it's new to me. So anyway, we'll go into the box first and save the best till last. So as you can see, this is the old Bachmann box. You have to excuse the wear and tear, because, well, it's obviously due to the box's age, and it's because due to storage. Detail that counts. I don't really agree with that slogan, because it doesn't always mean something. Whether it's on Hornby's box, Bachmann's, Helgen's, V-Trains, you know, that doesn't always mean something. I don't know why they bother putting that on, actually. Oh well. Then we have the blue ribbon logo. Now that is interesting because that seems to be named after something that's named after a chocolate bar with the same name. But in this case it's not chocolate at all. It's apparently because it's used to donate higher standard in technology. But why it's been named after a chocolate bar, I don't know. Next we'll get Kit Kat, Toffee Crisp, Mars bar, Dairy Milk, and God knows after that. Then we have the card insert for the loco. Butterfingers. Drop the stuff. Here's the card insert for the class 25. Again, it's not in this livery, but it's the picture they've chosen to use. On the back we have a drawing of a class 25 there, and some brief history of it. Including the nickname, because these are called rats. Which is a good name, because think about it, wild rats today are seen all over Britain. And parts of America. But I think that's why they're called rats anyway, because class 25s are seen all over Britain. I don't know. But that's what I'm guessing though. Next we have the usual gummings. Now the collector club flyer, the guarantee, and the instructions for the class 25. It's basically how to take the body off, running it in, lubricating it, fitting it with a DCC chip, though you may have to solder it because there's no mention of it in here. Fitting the detail parts on, putting the body back on, and sending off for spare parts if you lose or damage any. Okay, now what's in the box? Well, we have these detailing parts here, so I'll just take them out. Well, they're not very easy to take out, I'll tell you that now. Oh wow, what's this? Oh, snow plows. Now that is interesting because that is the first Bachmann loco I've come across that actually has snowplows with them. So this will be nice to put on. I will put them on the model because Tamworth Castle in real life does have the snowplows on. So that's good. It's a nice little bonus there. Then we have the usual detail parts, which are the actual couplings, the cables and stuff. I will be putting this stuff on the loco, by the way, but not in the video, for obvious reasons. But anyway, they're nicely packed up. And now we only have the loco left. Now you can basically see the loco already resting in the polystyrene. So all we have to do is take it out. I think there's a finger hole in the back. Yep. Well, there's 3 of them actually. So carefully we lift her out. Look at that. Job's a good one. Oh my god. She is absolutely beautiful. Well, first of all, nothing has broken off. That's obviously because of polystyrene. That I think is because the polystyrene seems to be much more softer. And I've obviously got this, what I like to call the polystyrene sheet in here. This is what Hornby could have done before they changed the box. Which is what apparently I've heard what they're going to do. But anyway, moving on to the loco. Well, for starters, I think the couplings are removable. Well, obviously, but... well, that's odd. They're screwed on. I will take the one off the front, because I've no cause to use it yet. We have... yes, we have sprung buffers. Some people like to change them and make them more realistic by painting them, putting worn-out marks on them, but I'm not going to do it. You can also see where the detailing's got to go. There's a fine white handrail going down the side. We've got lamp hooks and the lights on. I think this has working lights. I know the Class 25s and Bachmann do, but whether this one I'm holding right now does, I don't know. I think it's the headboard on top of here that lights white going towards you, and these two light up red when going away from you, but I'm not really sure. We have wipers on the windows. We have lots of handrails that are added on separately, they're not moulded. The brake discs are painted yellow, and there's even detailing on the bogies. We've got the nameplate there, Tamworth Castle. Stunning, excellent, accurate 2-tone green livery, and the BR Lake Cresties as well. Very realistic. I like that they put the small windows on, and there's even riveting going all the way around here. That's the, well, it looks like a door to get into the engine to start it up. The grills are a nice texture as well on them. And there's what looks like 2 drivers, not 1, 2 drivers in the cab, so that is interesting. The detailing is the same as on the other side as well, sprung buffers. We also have warning signs on there as well. And we have, well, some more detailing on the back, just as obviously the same, but it's very realistic. And the fuel tank is detailed as well, or polystyrene. And then the roof is a very nice grey, with, there's not one, so far, moulded piece I can see on this. We have all this fine texture on the roof there, riveting. There's the exhaust where the diesel fumes come out of, so it might be great for some of you to weather this, but I won't. And there's even the grille with the fake fan underneath. It is there, you can just about see it. I don't think it spins, but who the hell cares. And of course, these little grills on the side of here as well got a nice texture to them. And she's also very heavy. Weight is good because that's what we want. And of course there's nice silver trims on the wheels. You see, this is a very, very accurate Class 25 model of Tamworth Castle. It's such an honour to have her. And I can't wait to put the detailings on and run her. It's just a shame that she's not in this livery anymore, because she's since been repainted into a horrible ice cream van livery is what it's known as. Because this loco last wore this 2-tone green with the 4 yellow ends in 2007. Now it's repainted into an ice cream van livery, which is basically yellow going around all sides of the cab. There's blue in the middle, which is similar to what they have on the BR Blue Large logo livery, and the Roof is a darker shade of grey as well. All the writing on the side is done in black, and the nameplate's done in white. It just looks like a horrible, unfinished livery of the BR Blue Large logo livery. It's just horrible to look at. No, it's definitely not to my liking. This is what I call a Class 25. It's just stunning, especially the brown that goes all the way underneath here. I just had to buy a model. I've been after a Class 25 for ages and ages now, and I've finally got what I wanted. A stunning model. But how stunning is it? Well, this is where we come into the magic idea of putting onto the tracks and seeing what it runs like. Okay, now we're going to put her onto the tracks and see what she runs like. So I'm going to drive her from this end where the drivers are. So let's put her onto the tracks. Oh yeah, look at that, bang on, nice and smooth. Now I'm hoping she's going to perform well. So the power's been plugged in, so let's just get under here and give her some juice. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Well, the dirty track wasn't a good start there, but she is running beautifully. Just look at that. No grinding noises, she's running very smoothly. She even sounds like it's got a diesel engine as well. Here she comes in all her glory, passing into the newly fitted station canopy. This powers nothing, let's give her a bit more juice. Look at her go. Now that is pretty shifting for a Class 25. Let's just stop and get a close-up shoot of her. Oh yeah, very smooth. Well, I don't know if she actually has any working lights, so I'll have to do a night test sometime to see if she does. Look at this. Why haven't you got a Class 25 already? Because they are just stunning. I recommend that everybody should have one. So pick your faves and get it. I've definitely got my favourites. She is a beauty. Definitely one of my favourite locos. So thank you for watching. I'll leave this beauty to run and I'll see you next time.